enthusiastic minds in the automotive field. Our faculty advisors, Dr. Aklim Siddiqui, Professor Girish Dalvi, and Professor Kamlesh Sasane. We are honored to have such supporting advisors who guide us. Coming to the Council of SAEIFCRIT, we have Pius Mapsekar as our chairperson, Vaidehi Bagh as a vice chairperson, and that's me, Shreyash, as a secretary, and Francisca Cardoza as our treasurer. Then we have Kushal Chavan and Pranav Ghanwat as our content creators. Our SAEIFCRIT Collegiate Club prospers to spread a wide range of technical and industrial knowledge by conducting various seminars and events. Every year, we conduct our event talk during ITAMAX. It is an intercollegiate competition of RC nitro car racing. Along with that, we provide an opportunity for students to get a hands-on experience, to get practical knowledge as well as theoretical knowledge through our clubs like Baha, which is led by Team Kaiser Racing, Aero Modeling, led by the Team Garuda. So coming back to our series of Ignition X, digital solution to technical problems. So this webinar series will be covering peer interactions, industrial visits, and industrial expert lectures. First series bringing to you from Ignition X is Finding Your Niche. So I call upon Mr. Kevin Coutinho, the speaker of today. He is the ex-captain of Team Garuda. He's an excellent orator and active participant in Manthan and Samvad. He's an outstanding photographer and a great sportsman. So I request Mr. Kevin Coutinho to take over from here.
Thanks, Shreyas. Is my PPT visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. So again, thanks, Shreyas, for the lovely introduction. Hello, everybody. I am really honored that you could all be here to listen to me talk on a subject that is a little personal to me, and I believe will be also a good use of your time this morning. I have titled my presentation, Finding Your Niche. I'll be frank with you. When I got into engineering, I knew one thing. आज कुछ तूफानी करते हैं, पर कहाँ और कैसे उसका पता नहीं. So I'm here today not to bark some instructions at you all, but rather to help you all create your own roadmap in this college through the anecdote of my time here. So let me preface this by telling you all what my niche is, period. So from a technical standpoint, I am currently in my last semester of BE. I am pursuing my MS in mechanical engineering with a specialization in robotics in the US. My field lovely ventures that have been started by like myself and so many of my colleagues. Okay, you'll have an opportunity to either start your own venture in this college or to take our venture and take it to a new level. Now, when I'm saying your future, I say ask the difficult question. Kya karna hai abhi future mein? They introspect on that answer and pursue that goal. Now, the entire this thing, I have fashioned my slides in this order. And I'll show you how a niche can help you leave your mark and span out into your future. Now, now with your technical skills. So as I've said, okay, if you stay consistent with your studies, you're already one step ahead of the crowd. You have enrolled in Agnes, a place where academics will always take precedence, and you will automatically pick up all the necessary engineering skills. But technical skills don't really end at engineering. You get to learn a lot more things: project management, time management, learning to raise funds for projects and events such as this, and documentation. These are all things that will stand you well today and well into the future. Now, I'll come to the second part of what I said. How can you leave a mark? Well, there are three ways that I know. Okay. Either you become famous in this college. Notice board pe you will be remembered forever. Department ke samne there is a notice board. If you ever, when you come to college, you will get to see scholars and people and university toppers. Then you can become slightly infamous. Professors will remember you and way after you're gone. Or you can become a revolutionary. You get invited to give webinars. Okay. So in the words of Shakespeare, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. There is another anecdote which I would like to tell you all at the end. So let me come to the main subject of my thing. Okay, so jokes aside, what is a niche? So a niche is a focused or targeted area in which that you can do well. Now, since I know that a majority of my audience is from mechanical, I will be focusing on that. So mechanical engineering has a few major sectors of study, each of which you will get to see different flavors of in your undergrad program. But this is not a niche. Each of them have a deeper and more specialized area of focus. That is where your niche lies. Now, why should you really have a niche? Okay, it has a few short-term as well as long-term advantages. A niche will make you you. You get to stand out and stand above the crowd of people with the same technical skills as you, and it will really help you in projects, especially your final year project. Okay. Now, there is a minor disadvantage that as you can go into the future, there are not too many opportunities in a niche because the opportunities are rarer and fewer in between. But I've also been told that no knowledge can ever go waste. Okay. Now that you know what a niche is, there are several ways you could find it. If you are lucky and one of the subjects that is introduced to you in your undergrad days here sparks some interest, that is a really good start. Okay, as I've said earlier, each subject, okay, has its own set of sub-disciplines. That is where your niche lies. For the rest of us, okay, you'll discover it through experiential learning, and that is my story. Fortune favors the brave, okay, and you can see I committed a couple of experiments in my time. I started Team Garuda. I volunteered and participated in Caliber, which is a fest that is conducted in college under MESA, the Mechanical Engineering Students Association. I did an internship in a ZLD plant, that is zero liquid discharge. Okay, now all of you all can see this few experiments, but there is one thing that really changed the course of my life, and that is the very reason we are online today, which is COVID. And now it was during the coronacation that I got introduced to the ever expanding field of computer vision and artificial intelligence. And that is what led me down the rabbit hole of learning, and I found the field of autonomous systems. Okay, so it is through your own experiences. The more you try, get your hands dirty and try everything, that is when you can really find your niche. Okay, now you think you're onto something. That is where your journey begins into your niche. Now, you are very lucky to have professors in our college who are in almost all disciplines of mechanical engineering. Okay, so the way to begin your journey in finding your niche is to first talk to a professor in a field more or less aligned to your interests. As I believe there are a couple of second years and third years also attending this, you all know that there are a lot of professors from our HOD sir is in vibration. You have Aklim sir who has industry experience in the automotive industry. There are so many other professors who are in all the variety fields. Talk to them and find what is your niche. They can help you align your interests. And as earlier Shreyas brought up, if there is a team or a club that exists in our college, join them. Get that hands-on experiential learning. Okay. There again, another thing that is important is networking. There is always somebody working in a niche field. Join them on LinkedIn. Talk to them. And if all of the above fails, congrats. You have created your own niche. This is one of the rarest and greatest things that you could ever do. Okay. Now, you have found something. How do you continue this journey? Now, professors can give you an idea because they are from academia. They can give you an idea of what the field is. And they can bring you into contact with seniors or people in the field, and they can tell you what is trending, what is happening in the field. If you could not find a person in that, read up on research papers. There is always some researcher somewhere on the planet who is doing this work. Even reading simple abstracts from of technical papers can give you a good beginning. Lastly, get hands-on industry experience via an internship. That is something that will take you far ahead, because once you have your own hands-on, once you've tested and seen what you're doing, that interest will come from going from a spark, it will be a burning fire for yourself. Okay, now once you're in a niche, that doesn't mean your learning ends there. Diversify your knowledge. Okay, research and patterns are the best way that you can see how people are taking modern issues and tackling them. Okay, now I've said in a previous slide, I talked about abstracts. Where can you find research papers and abstracts of research papers? Google Scholar. Okay, if you found an abstract, okay, and you want to read a little more into the paper, see what is the method they did, what experiment they did. Okay, first take the title of the research paper and search it up on Google. Majority of the times you can find the paper, okay, a PDF version maybe, or you can this thing. Or if you can't find that, the best way is to go to join ResearchGate, which is a community it's an open source community where researchers publish and give their papers. So you can ask a writer for a copy of the paper. Then, in going in the same thing of diversifying your knowledge, take courses on edX, Coursera, and even Swayam. Okay, these courses will really improve your technical understanding in the variety of fields. Coursera, I was lucky during the Corona occasion to get the Coursera thing for free. So I did a couple of guided projects on Coursera, and that really gave me a hands-on experience of what I was trying to do, especially in the fields of AI and machine learning. Okay, now. This thing again, diversify. The best place there are hours and hours of content on YouTube, and some of the best places that I personally have found and have really learned a lot from was MIT's OpenCourseWare. Now, in today's new normal, what has happened is professors are speaking to you through a screen, and so am I. Okay, but so you do not really get that experience of seeing a professor's actions, because that body language really changes a lot. Now, OpenCourseWare is where they have recorded MIT lectures and have put it onto the internet for others to listen to. It is one of the greatest sources of listening to really good technical and sound technical Next is Veritasium. So Veritasium is an Australian PhD and now he's a YouTuber who really takes very basic concepts of science and opens your mind and to show how they apply to a lot of variety of fields. There are a lot of things even from our mechanical engineering standpoint that you could really see where basic concepts are taken and have been used at very large scale. Real engineering, number file, computer file, and electro boom. All of these people have found their own niche of taking scientific and technical knowledge, okay, and making it fun. And that is where you can really take their experience and bring it into your own life. Okay, now some of the clubs that can really help you into getting that hands-on experience, that experiential learning, is first and foremost is SAE, who are the organizers of this event. Okay, they have the Baha team, that is Kaiser Racing, the Aero team, Team Garuda. Also, I would really like this thing, the Agnus Robotics Club. They have gone and have really achieved things in the years that they have existed in our college. There's ISHRE, MESA, IEI, and CSI. These are all different associations that I know now that you all for the first year students, you all will be slowly introduced to these different associations, and I would encourage you all, if not become a member, be at least participate in the different events that they do host. Okay, now another way, as I just say, is bagging that internship. Now this is something that I was lucky enough to be able to get in that in a difference into 2019 after my second year. So in the new normal, in the way internships are being conducted have changed. Yet the way to bag an internship hasn't. Okay, apply. There are several ways that you can apply for an internship. Internshala, and there are other several internship portals that can bring you into contact with companies and all that are interested in getting interns. Okay. The second is talking to people on LinkedIn, networking. One of the best ways that you can find people who are in a field or a domain of your interest, and then use them as a reference point to get an internship. Now, what do you need to get an internship? A resume and a sense of purpose. Okay, your resume really doesn't need to be very fancy or verbose, stating I have done this, I have done this. We are like people who are giving you the internship, they know that you all are students who really do not have so much experience, and you all are coming to them for the experience. I didn't have any particular achievements when I applied. Okay, but more important is a sense of purpose. Okay, the reason that you're applying there, you must have a really stand out. That reason should help you stand out of the crowd. Like, I'm applying because I see myself in a future in this domain or in this field of work. Okay, navigating the future. Now, this is the thing that is more aligned to the second years and my third years. Okay, at the end of your 4 years, you will be a professional, eligible to be part of a modern workforce. Okay, you have opportunities to be placed in a private company, an MNC, apply for a PSU, can start your own business, be an entrepreneur, or you could go further with your education, either here in India or abroad. Now, there is one thing that is going to be common to all of this. People like experience. It is, and I will say this, it is not a catch-22 situation. Okay, but by catch-22 situation, what people usually tell me is, Kevin, for an to get experience, I need to work, and to work, I need to get an experience. That experience does not need to always be work. These internships, this working in a team, working with other people during your 4 years, that is experience that can be counted. Opportunities are out there. You have to either take those opportunities or make your own. Okay. Now, here is the opportunity, like, for you all to introspect. Okay, and this is how you can again find your niche. So look to the future and ask some of these questions. Like, I would like to be this. Okay, but I need this to get that. And last, I'll be happy when I what. These are questions that you all should have, at least, if not a solid or not a concrete idea, a partial or a direction of thought, so that you all will be able to, as I say, find your niche. And then that will push you forward into a really good place at the end of your 4 years. Now, I'll tell you a little bit of my personal story. Okay, I cannot boast of a very great academic record. Okay, I am just an above average student. Okay, nor I didn't, nor did I do an internship that I could convert into a job, as a couple of my other colleagues and all in college have done. But things that have really helped me to come to where I am today is the hands-on experience that I got while working for a couple of months with Baha in 2018. starting Aero in 2019 and my final year project. I did one internship for a month and I did a lot of courses on Coursera. Now, this is where, as I said earlier, this is where I really found my niche. Okay, and lastly, I I was not very great academically. I could not perform very perfectly in my examination. But the one thing that I can proudly say with a clear conscience is I could be technically sound. Okay, so that is what I will even encourage you all. Okay, so before I really conclude, and I throw it open for you all to ask me some questions if you all have. Um, okay, these are the things that I believe you all should really work on in your undergrad years. Okay, this is through my own experience and things that I wish I had done better at. Okay, gaining a very sound and solid technical foundation. Okay, gaining hands-on experience either in a team or through internships. Survey your interests that can create a future for you, academically or in research or industrially. And the last, but the most important that I feel is networking. Network, talk to seniors, talk to professors, and talk to industry members. These are the people who will really help you to align your future for yourself, because they will be able to, as I've said, they have experience and they have seen what is going on, what is trending in the industry today. They will be able to help you find your own niche, or create your own niche. Okay, so with this, I would like to I'd like to thank you for listening to me. And again, if you all have any questions in the course of time, my email is here, and I'm also on LinkedIn. Okay, again, opportunity to network. So you all can come and talk to me there. So I'd like to give it back to the council, and thank you for giving me this time.
Thank you, Kevin, for your wonderful session. I'm quite sure it was really insightful for everyone. I request all the participants to stay in the meeting till the end. We have some exciting news coming for you. As we have our HOD, Dr. Nilad Deshmukh sir. Sir, would you like to share some few words with us?
Yeah. Good morning, faculty members and the students and today's speakers. Just now I was hearing the Kevin. Kevin rightly said there are different opportunities as the mechanical engineer, and definitely you can use the infrastructure provided by the institutes. You can interact with the faculty member, you can interact with the industrialists, because nowadays what is happening that each and every student, those who are coming for admission, and if you see read in the newspaper, majority of people are they want to go for either a computer or IT branch. But if you see their opportunities, most of them will go for as a programmers, a programming part. But as a mechanical engineer, you will have so many openings, so many varieties of the jobs you may have. Kevin rightly said there are plenty of sub branches in mechanical engineering itself, where you will have different opportunities. But for that, you need to develop yourself. You need to find out which is the field which will be suitable for you. You are interested, and accordingly, in this 4-year course or the 3 years, you need to develop yourself in that field so that you will achieve whatever you are dreaming. That is the most important thing. And again, Kevin rightly again said, you should be a revolutionary. Definitely, you should be revolutionary, but it should be for a good thing. I can say Kevin came forward and he started the aero modeling club, and the entire team participated in competition. Similarly, for Baha, Ruturaj came forward. He developed, built a team under SE and started different activities in the institute. Definitely, we will remember the student when they are revolutionary and if they are doing the good thing. And that will be again helpful for the juniors also. So here, as a student and as a mechanical engineering student, I am sure that you will have a bright career. But for that, you need to continuously uh, carry out different activities, take a part in a different activities, come forward, interact with the different people, and try to grab the good opportunities. I am hoping that students now understand the things, and uh, in future, if you are carrying out this thing, definitely you will get that whatever you are dreaming. With this, I am concluding my talk, and I wish all the best for all the students' future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your views. If any of you have any doubts, feel free to ask. You can raise your hands or type in the chat box. Kevin and we, the council, would like to guide you. From now, I will request our chairperson, Ayush Mapsekar, to take over from here.
Thank you, Shreyas. And, thank you, Kevin, once again for your excellent presentation. So now you all might have got the idea to find your niche. There's still more yet to come. SAE India FCRIT Club presents you with an electrifying webinar during our technical phase, that is ETAMAX, which would be instrumental in heightening your technical skills. So we will be having the budding experts, a racer and engineer from Volkswagen, filled with utmost skills and well versed with every part of car to guide you and have an exciting interaction. We bring you all this in our next webinar, where you will feel the pressure, vigor, and commitment, all poured down to win and only win. The webinar would be on the second day of Vitamax, that is 26th February. The timing would be from 10 to 12, and we also have the limited seats. So make sure you register to this event as soon as the college council provides you the registration link. Thank you.
Before moving ahead to this slide, I once again request all the participants to raise their queries. If you have any kinds of doubts regarding anything coming from Kevin or from the council, you could raise your hands at the moment. Yeah, Jatan, just a moment. I'll sir, could you please unmute Jatan?
Yeah, he can unmute now.
Yeah, Jatan, you can unmute and ask the doubt yourself.
Yes. Very good morning to all of you. Actually, I wanted to ask that the aero modeling team Garuda, when we will be able to participate in that? Means which year? First, second, or third?
Okay, Jatin. Okay, so what we have been doing for the last 2 years that the aero modeling team has been active is what I would encourage you to do is there are a couple of nice videos on learning to design and actually to get a really good base for aero modeling. I would advise you all to come and to visit the lab, our project lab. Now this year what has happened is the project has been a little bit postponed by this thing, but usually we are working in the project lab at the mechanical department on the first floor. Okay, so when we are constructing, that is the time I would come and advise you to come and observe. Okay, and in your first year, I believe you're are you from the first year?
Yes.
Okay. So in your first year, I would again, as this thing is to gain a nice technical base. So there are a couple of nice videos on YouTube. Okay, in the this thing of learning basics of aerodynamics and basics of control. Okay, of aircraft control. This is what I would encourage you to do in your first year. In the second year, you can become a part of the support team of Team Garuda, and in the third year, you can come and become part of the core team. There are some of members who are in the second year who are presently co-members, but this is because our team was very small. This time we have two teams, that is one going from for the regular class and one going for the micro class. So encourage you all in your first year, come look at what is happening and gain a technical base. Second year, start working, and third year you can lead the team. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any more queries we have? Feel free to ask people. Feel free to ask, because we are here so that we can have an interaction. You are speaking with someone who has been in your shoes recently, so he'll be able to guide you very clearly. So don't hesitate and ask anything that comes.
Yes, Pratham, you can unmute yourself.
Excuse me, I'm interested in Agnel's Robotics Club. So how can I get enrolled in that?
Okay, so ARC right now I am in this thing. So what I will do is I will get into contact with a couple of members who are currently seniors in the ARC club, and they should come to you all in a couple of this thing. So your college has started very recently. So what will happen is gradually you will be introduced to all the different clubs and associations that are there. So in your first year, there are a couple of other smaller clubs and all that you will be part of. Okay. And gradually, when you come into the mechanical department proper, there is MESA, there is ISRE and all, which you will be introduced to. So I'm sure in the couple coming weeks or the coming this thing, you will be all of these details will come to you for sure. But again, so I'm glad you all have taken a very nice and diverse approach, because that is what is going to really help you all. So that experience of joining a team that is actually not very large. Also, there are also around 20-25 people who work on the Robocon project each year. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Just a moment, Vaidya. We'll enable your mic and then you can unmute yourself. Vaidya, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm from direct second year. And actually, same question for Baha team. How can I apply and join?
Okay, so this year's again, the Baha team has this year are going for a virtual competition. Have gone for a virtual competition. So it was virtual this year. We could not construct a proper car this year and go. So what will happen again? These are things that will eventually be 100% revealed to you all, because this season has not yet been completed, and until the next season begins, that is for 2022, when that season begins and the registration for that season begins, that time you all will be informed and told how to enroll. So usually what happens is the SAE the things professors from the SAE like Aklim sir and Giri sir, we usually hold an interview round. So there'll be usually we have a small test and an interview round for your after when you apply. So then using that, they will either enroll you into the team, or you'll get to see further. So again, the same thing will happen with this thing. So let this season get over, and then more things will. Once we have more information regarding next season, whether it is again happening online or is it happening in person, till that really becomes concrete, it is still a little unsteady. But definitely, you will get an opportunity. I can get that I know. You will get an opportunity to be part of the team.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
We also have a ex-team captain of Team Kaiser Racing, that is Baha, Ruturaj Sawan from Semester 8 Mechanical Engineering. So I would like him to share his few words to the first year and second year students.
Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes, Ruturaj.
So I'll give you a small overview of what Baha is. We started Baha in the year of in 2019. It is to build a car. You have to design a car for the 6 months, and you have to build the same car for the next 6 months. It is a year-long process. It usually starts in the month of say March or something, March of the current year, and June we'd present the car in front of judges in universities like Chitkara or some wherever they ask us to do it. Present the car virtually in front of the judges, and once that design gets validated, we try to build the car and fabricate the car completely ourselves. So we start with the pipe cutting, we start grinding and profiling the pipes. From there to engine assemblies and everything all together. It is an all-around experience about an automobile. You get to know a lot about a car as as a mechanical engineer, and after 6 months of building the car, you take this car to the main event that happens in Punjab and Indore. There are also several events that happen in Goa, Ahmedabad, Hyderabad. So you have to take the car there, get it evaluated on the on safety topics and other things, and after that you're allowed to race in the final event. The race is it is a 4 hour endurance run in which the actual test is about how your car can last for 4 hours in a very tough track. As you can see, the image that they're showing on the slide, the left side, the track is covered in mud, so you have to restrict the mud from coming inside the important important components of your vehicle, make it run for 4 hours, and then make a pit stop, send it back. This is all what happens in Baja. So we this year, since COVID happened, we were not able to go for this season. We're trying some event this season in March, but that's also not yet confirmed. But surely next year Baha will happen. It is up to you guys how much you will participate and how much enthusiasm that you show. Mostly doing such something like Baha, Aero, and ARC is very important in your mechanical engineering degree, because that gives you a proper understanding, and you get to apply what you actually learn in your notebook. Sometimes you even learn things that are further which are introduced to you later in your 4 year degree. So most of the times we have applied things like MD and MD1 in the second year itself, and we are taught about it in the third year. This is what happens in projects like Baha, ARC, and Aero. So I encourage you all to join these clubs. Maybe if you have some ideas about some other clubs that you can join and you can execute well, you can also see about explore those topics and bring it to the college, and it can slowly be started. So that's all. If there are any questions, you may ask me, please. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, Ruturaj, you're audible.
Yeah.
Yes, Jatan, you can unmute yourself.
Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
What I wanted to ask is these clubs are created by the college itself or by the students?
Okay, what this thing is, so we have student in charges. So the clubs are this thing. So they are headed by a professor, like how Aklim sir and Giri sir and Kamlesh sir are in charge of the SAE club. So there will always be a professor in charge, but all of the managing under that and all is done by students. So you will have to have taking a lot of the responsibility of bringing in funds, documentation, and as I said, all of the managing people and all that will be on the students. That is on us. But you will be headed by a professor who will be able to give you advice and help you in making decisions and all.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, just a minute. I would like to add in over here what Kevin has said and what that question was regarding the SAE Collegiate Club. One doubt always remains: what is this club? So let me tell you first. There is an organization called as SAE India. Now everybody knows SAE is a standards organization internationally. See, even if you purchase an engine oil, it will have an SAE rating, that is SAE 20W40. Or if you purchase your gear oil, it will be having SAE rating. So anything in automotive is SAE, or anything in mobility world is SAE. So Society of Automotive Engineers is a professional body which is at international level, and SAE India Foundation is affiliated to that international body. Now we as colleges take membership in SAE India Foundation. Now SAE India Foundation, we are associated with Western India section, WIS. So that Western India section headquarters is in Pune, and that is in ARAI, that is Automotive Research Association of India. Now again, ARAI is a semi-government body which authorizes each and everything in automotive in India. Like if you have to make a vehicle, it will do everything, like your crash test, your endurance test, your engine test and whatnot, whatever parts are there. So until unless it is certified by ARAI, it cannot come into the market. So that is what ARAI is, and ARAI is our headquarter. So from there we are affiliated to that, or we are associated to that. And the requirement is that if we have to form a collegiate club, if we have to form a formal chapter, then we should be having 50 members or 50 members who have taken membership of SAE India. The membership details are given over here, where if I say 1+1, somebody who is in 4th year. So when you are a student, you are given some concession as far as fees for the SAE membership is concerned. But when you become professional, we have to pay a very high fee. So for professionals, as soon as you graduate, they give you the membership with the same student charge only. So that is 1+1. Similarly, for third year student, it is 2+1, third year, fourth year plus professional membership. And that is given in the charge of a student fee only. So same way, first year students can take up 4+1. Like for all the 4 years, they will be members of SAE. Now what happens is, many a times we see events which are being organized. Actually, I should have put up that poster. There is one event which will be there in Pillai HOC, which is organized by SAE, and it comes under SAE India Student Convention. So it is a competitive this thing. So I would say you should be participating, and yes, Agnolites have that knack of getting awards and prizes and recognized wherever they go. So I'll put up that poster in the groups. So what happens is, many a times there are certain events where we find, okay, there is participation, but the bottom line given over there is the participant should be an SAE member. And you find, I had taken only 1 year membership, it expired in April, and the event has come now. So then you have to go for the process of membership again. Now this 4+1, I am talking to first year students, will be that you will be automatically member. You don't have to just check your card कि वो membership कभी खत्म हुआ. So you don't have to do that. So we would always tell students to take 4+1, 3+1 if you are in second year. And obviously I'm addressing second year students also. I get very few chance to address you all because I don't teach in your class. Ammar, you wait, I'll just unmute you for after some time. So that is what I wanted to add over here. Yes, opportunities are there, And only thing is, you have to grab those opportunities. Okay, you have to like be ready. As I always say, uh, see, we are good at academics. That's why you are in engineering, or you have come through merit. So I would say everybody is excellent. Maybe थोड़े बहुत कम marks कभी मिले होंगे तो कोई problem नहीं है. But now you are there and you will be excelling over here. If you don't excel in Agnels, we have that thing, we hammer out excellence from you. So definitely you will be excelling in academics. But I always say to my students right from the beginning, right through my teaching career, I say कि देखो अपन जो है ना बेसिक जो अपना स्टेपल डाइट है ना दैट इज एकेडमिक्स, दैट इज अपना दाल चावल जो है, जिससे अपना बॉडी का जो है ना वो भूख मिट जाएगा, बॉडी को जो अपने को फ्यूल चाहिए वो मिल जाएगा, बेसिक दाल एंड राइस. बट यू डोंट जस्ट कीप ऑन ईटिंग दाल एंड राइस, वी रिक्वायर पिकल एंड पापड़ ऑल्सो. Okay, we require spices also. Okay, now these are the pickle and papad that we at Agnels are offering you. We have got SAE India Collegiate Club, we have got ISHRE Collegiate Club, and we have got we are also in the process of forming IEI Collegiate Club. So all these clubs are there just to provide an exposure to you, just to provide spice in your academic life. See, your degree, whatever you study, will be the basic or the foundation without which you can't do anything. If you say okay, I'll remain active only in Baha and do nothing, तो कोई तुमको खड़ा नहीं करेगा, कोई इंडस्ट्री तुमको दरवाजे पे गेट पे भी नहीं आने देगा. So yes, your academics has to be strong. We won't allow you to compromise on your academics. But at the same time, along with academics, this pickle and papad we are providing to you. Or you want any other starters also, we will provide to you. But yes, it has to be with your basic dal and rice or your staple diet. So SAE is one such platform which is very active right from the inception in this college. And let me tell you, initially we were after the students. Now it has become ulta. Now students are after us. Sir, we have to organize this event. Sir, we have to take participation in this international or national competition. Now this year Kevin missed out, or else we would have been participating in international competition in US. That is the aero modeling competition that happens in US. And we were like very much confidence that at least we will be recognized over there, or people will start knowing FCRIT Agnel exists in India. So definitely yes, we'll be looking forward. First year students are there, second year students are there, even third years are there. They have joined on YouTube, and final year some students are there who are there on YouTube. So for them also, you all know the college, you know what opportunities are provided. Only thing is you have to grab this opportunity. You have to remain active. We as teachers cannot be after you taking the stick, oh participate, come and join, come and do these things. No, फिर उसमें मजा नहीं है. That is not an event, I would say. So you as a student, I would be saying that you should be coming forward and taking up the responsibility rather. Like these SAE council today took, all these students who are the council members, Vaidehi is there, Shreyas is there, and the others are there. So Payas is the chairman. So they all they were after us. We have to conduct this event. We have to, in fact, we were planning to call one professional today to take a formal webinar. But we said, okay, this is the first such event. So what we'll be doing is we'll be having a basic interaction with us. And especially first year students who are not knowing what is going on in the college, you are not able to meet your seniors through which you could have communicated, or they would have communicated to you and told you what is going on in the college or what college offers you. So this session especially is for that purpose. And we called in Kevin, although we had planned for Ruturaj also. He was, I think he was busy or something like that. But Ruturaj is present right now to answer your queries. He was the one who re-initiated. We started with Baha in 2008-9, but because in between we got a break, and then finally one day Ruturaj, who was in first year during that time, he used to visit my lab in the new building, and sir, हमको करने का है, we have to do it. And we were like, ये नया लड़का है, अभी ज़्यादा enthusiasm दिखा रहा है. So that was our approach. But finally, yes, we are here where we have been recognized nationally. People know us, and yes, we have delivered a very good vehicle. 2 vehicles have been delivered, and his entire team, those who are hearing on YouTube, those who are present over here, they have done a marvelous job. So yes, again, I would say it is the student who would create the magic, and not the teacher. You tell us what you require. You tell us where you have to participate. You tell us what support you require from us as a department and from the college as a whole. Because our principal, our father is always supportive of all these things. Yes, somewhere down the line, there are some financial. Sometimes you feel the crunch. You like there are certain restrictions which we have to pass through, and those restrictions also, I would say they just make us up. Like in life, nothing is simple. Okay, you come to me and say, sir, 50,000 ka requirement hai, and I talk to management and say 50,000, and management gives me 50,000. Life is no simple, not that simple. Life is full of challenges. Life is full of challenges, and to overcome those challenges, how to do crisis management. Suddenly you find there is some problem with certain things, finance, some problem with technical aspects, some problem with materials. How to handle that at the last moment? My last Bahar team had faced that. We faced a problem. The team members are here. We faced the problem with the steering system, and they overcome. There was an accident also, so they overcome in one night. Nobody knew it. They did it. They informed me, and they were there again in the competition. So that is what crisis management. You learn everything at your student level so that you are corporate ready. You are industry ready. You don't remain a kid when you enter in an industry. Okay, you are polished over here. You are hammered out over here into shape. So that is what we are. This platform is one of the platforms which is being offered by mechanical department, which is SA India Collegiate Club. Okay, and yes, definitely before I end, I would again say that try to reinvent yourself, try to change yourself, because ultimately if you don't change, then yes, you will be facing problems, I would say, in the current scenario. Like we had to change as far as this pandemic is concerned. We changed and we became online. Nobody had imagined that we'll be taking lectures online and we'll be interacting and we'll be conducting competitions also online. Our ETAMAX is there from Friday. So yes, we are online conducting competitions also, not only technical, not only webinars, but cultural events also. So that is what I would like to say. Change yourself with the situations, change yourself with your surroundings, but yes, keep your foundation strong. Okay. I had a small story to share with you, but I know my students will not allow. I am known to put across my point through some or the other story. Although I am ready with that, but I don't think time will permit or my council will allow me for that. But yes,
Sir,
change
you
is
can
required.
go
That
ahead.
is what I want. वो
Sir, you can
PPT
go
है,
ahead.
बहुत से मेरे फाइनल स्टूडेंट्स ने देखा है वो PPT. They will say, sir, repeat मार रहे हैं.
So, but we also have first year, and I'm very sure that because we have been attending maybe a few of your sessions, the PPT making sessions, so we are quite sure that whatever it is,
Yeah,
since you have brought it up,
you
then
heard
it would
that.
be definitely interesting.
If you attended PPT making session, that is the story that I wanted to share. But yes, okay, I'll take this opportunity since we have some time. So I'll just see whether. Is this visible? This is the story you all have heard, I think.
Yes,
Am
sir,
I
it is
audible?
visible. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'll repeat once again for those for whom it is already a repeat. Sorry, please bear with me. Lots of my stories, sometimes for final year students it is repeated. For third year, maybe. But yes, for first year, I wanted to put across this point. This is actually a Choluteca bridge, which is in Honduras city. And this bridge was built in 1930. Okay. The problem with this bridge was that this bridge was built in a zone of extreme weather. Now I wanted to put across this point to my first and second year students. Okay, why change is important. You feel you are very strong. You feel you are rooted. You feel that okay, yes, अरे अपने को बहुत knowledge है यार, ये सब की क्या जरूरत है. So this is a story for them. Now this bridge was built in a zone of extreme weather, and it was created by the world's greatest architects. Very nice bridge, very excellent bridge. This bridge was state of art, designed to withstand the wild regional hurricanes. Okay, it was designed to face the hurricane. Very strong, tested for everything, and it was like, अब कोई हमको हिला नहीं सकता है. That was the attitude of the bridge, or that was the bridge. It was robust, sturdy, and sure to survive. The bridge fared exactly as it was planned for. Okay, what happened is there was a hurricane Mitch in 1998, a very severe hurricane, and it destroyed everything. It destroyed everything there were around it. Bridges, buildings, roads, everything washed away. But this bridge survived. Such strong it was. Okay, it was really robust. It was really an engineering marvel created by architects and engineers. Now, if you see the bridge over here, yes, this is the Choluteca bridge. The bridge is strong. The bridge is still there. The bridge is an engineering marvel, but the bridge at present is useless. Why it is useless? Because the hurricane and over the years, the river on which it was built changed its course. What had once seemed like state-of-art construction could not adapt to the new environment and was rendered useless. It is strong. उसको कोई गिरा नहीं सकता, उस पे जितनी गाड़ी लेके जाना चाहते हो ले जा सकते हो. बट द थिंग इज, वो जिस रिवर के लिए बनाया गया था वो रिवर ने अपना कोर्स चेंज कर दिया. इट हैज चेंज द कोर्स. सो व्हाट हैज हैपेंड इज, ऑल्दो इट इज स्ट्रॉन्ग, इट इज यूजलेस. Okay, it is of no use. Nobody can enter or exit, or there is no point in entering and exit on that bridge. An engineering marvel, a lesson in what happens when you cannot adapt. Changing, I won't say that the bridge should have shifted, but this is an example when you are rigid, when you are arrogant, when you are like, oh, I am somebody, and then your environment changes and you are unable to adapt. You have to be flexible. You cannot be rigid. If you bend something, it should be like, it should not be a very brittle material like normally we do in design. It should not be brittle, because if it is brittle, it will break when you bend. But if you are flexible, you will adjust to surroundings. You will adjust to the changes in atmosphere, in your environment. So there is a terrific metaphor associated with this entire story. If you see the right bottom corner, there is the original magnificent bridge, and left top corner, if you see, the same strong bridge but useless. It is a metaphor for what can happen to us, to our careers, to our business, to our lives, as the world gets transformed around us. We are into a transforming situation. Yes, there we have to adapt to our changing environment. We just cannot sit to like, okay, 4 book पढ़ लिया, engineer बन गए. No, we have to make ourselves capable. The engineering degree paper is not important. It is you as an engineer who has developed. I always say that the engineer should be inside your blood and not on the paper. If somebody wakes you up from your dreams, or from your sleep rather, I would say, not your dreams, from your sleep, then you should be able to like address whatever situation has been given to you. तो वो blood में रहेगा तभी बाहर आएगा, वरना तुम नींद में रहोगे तो गया हो काम से. So that is the point over here that I wanted to say, that don't become bridges to nowhere, where you are only getting 9.9 CGPI, but people find you useless. Don't become that way. We want academics also. I would again repeat, nobody should take it otherwise. के सर ने बोला अरे अपने आप को डेवलप कर, अभी छोड़ो ये सब पढ़ाई वढ़ाई, वो मैकेनिक्स 40 मार्क लेके हो जाएगा, बाकी 32 मार्क लेके हो जाएगा. No, you have to excel in your academics. That is our basic requirement. I tell for all the councils, even our HOD tells that for MESA, for ISHRE, for SAE, for IEI, council members would be only those who have got certain CGPI. Below that, we don't allow you to enter into the council. First point. Second point is, even if you are there in the council and your marks go down, your academics go down, we immediately give you warning, or we try to see how your marks can be like, you can score better marks or you can concentrate on your studies. And if not, then we ask you very politely to focus on your studies and leave the extracurricular part. So basic dal and rice, तो वो अपने को रखना ही है. Academics has to be excellent, but at the same time, along with it, participate or be part of these events, be part of these professional bodies, and contribute not only to the college, but to yourself, for developing yourself for your, I would say, for being corporate ready or industry ready. Okay. So you have to keep on trying. You have to like keep on trying. You never know how close you are. So never give up. Never give up on your dreams. So that is my point, is keep trying, keep working. And yes, we want your active participation in the department, in the various professional bodies that we are having, and contribute to it. Now, if anybody is having question, I will unmute that person. I think Ammar was asking something. I'll just unmute him. Ammar, can you raise your hand, because I can't unmute you until unless you raise your hand. Yeah, Ammar, you can unmute now.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Sir, I just wanted to ask how is the annual membership plus one? How is it going to help us after the fourth year?
See, after the 4th year, when you are into industry, as far as the SAE India West India section is concerned, there are industry people who are there. So being an industry professional and having a professional body membership, even for ISHRE also we know, okay, in industry there are people who are having these membership and contributing to the chapter. See, students are not doing everything over here. It is being handled by people who are in industry. SAE is supported by industry people, or SAE, whenever we interact with them, they are people from AREI, they are people from Mahindra and Mahindra, they are people from L&T, Tata Motors. So all these are there. So many a times people go into industry and they are told, okay, you have to now be part of a professional body. So at least when you go in that scenario, you will be having that membership, so you don't have to run after that. So that is the advantage of it, especially when you move into automotive industry, it will be a boon for you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Sakhi Aniruddha. Okay, I didn't allow you to unmute. No? Yeah, you can unmute. Now you can unmute.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
First of all, good morning.
Yeah.
Sir, I had a doubt, like you said about Sai India membership charges. Right now, you said that the like we don't have to search for it. So does that industry only includes like a field? Like, are there any other branches like aeronautical and others?
I didn't get your question.
The Sai India membership charges, like
Yeah.
we pay annually, so that the industry people, like we become the official part of the industry people, right?
Hmm.
So like in that particular industry, is it all the like all related to mechanical, or like for example, I wanted to pursue for aerospace, like that side. So is it there?
Yeah,
So,
SAE basically is not automotive only. It is mobility, where it is mobility on land, sea, and air. It encompasses everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
To join the electric version of the competition, because obviously that is the future. So please go on the SA website and see what all different electric categories are there, because automobile just does not mean IC engine. There is electric engine, there is the hydro, I don't know the name, but there is something dealing with the hydrogen fuel cell as well. So there are a lot of things there, so you should go and check out. So that was the answer. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Along with this, Abhishek, the SC Council is also planning a webinar where you can have a detailed idea about how exactly the electric vehicles are into play in today's world. What are the process and what exactly is happening? So we are having a session in the coming months, and that if you're interested in this section, then we would definitely have you look forward to have you in those.
Yes.
Okay, so does anyone have any more doubts? Please feel free to ask. Yeah, Pratham, you can go ahead.
Excuse me. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, you're audible. You can speak.
So what is ARC? Robotics Club. What is that in base?
Okay, so ARC, our ARC team is okay. So they have a Robocon, which is a convention. So the Robo convention, which happens. I'm not very sure exactly this thing, but again, see these information. This thing will gradually with time, when as things start to open up, you will be informed a little more on. Because so today I was not very well prepared with this direction of this thing, but I'm sure that in the coming months you all will be informed about about ARC and all. But I give you a little bit of the thing. So ARC, what they do is, again, like our Baha competition, like the Aero competition, you have a problem statement. So they will give you a problem statement and you have to come up with a solution to solve this thing. So last year, so once it was about shooting a ball from this thing. So you had to they use a pneumatic leg to get a ball across a certain distance and with accuracy. So the different problem statements come up, and then your challenge is to tackle that problem statement and present it at the competition. So then with the Agnel's Robotics Club also gives, they also, like the SAE, also host different events, like they go and they teach about how to use a Raspberry Pi, to programming, and about they have had webinars on artificial intelligence and ML and all. So again, a variety of opportunities and this is available even at ERC.
To add into what Kevin has said, since as a member of the Robocon team as well, I would like to say that ARC is something where you can, like, for those who are interested in robotics as specialists, so they will give you a chance to learn right from the basics, and it wouldn't be a session like where they teach you all this. Not in lecture type, there is where you can learn from doing things on your own. You can sit with a senior and they can teach you, you can watch them do it, you can learn it, and along with that, if and when you have projects, your semester projects, final year projects, and if then you can get access to various other components which are there in the ARC lab. Along with that, for this year team, the ARC team is designing a bot for the problem statement, that is they have to throw arrows in the wind. So you work on couple of things. You work in a team, you form different teams, you work on them together, you come out with a solution, and the best of it is chosen. So it is somewhere that you can venture in for sure.
Thank you very much.
Any more doubts? Anybody has any more doubts? Yes, Jatin.
Hello.
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
So what I wanted to ask is that in the aero modeling competition of Team Garuda, we already know that there are competition and there are projects based on RC aircrafts and all. But there are also rocket models, fuel efficient rocket models, and small means efficiently designed satellite models that all in that aero modeling projects and competition. Means
yes, there is. So yes, as you're saying, so there is this thing organized by ISRO and by this thing. There are certain competitions, but we haven't gone to in that direction as yet with the aeronautics club. There are competitions available, but then again, that is little more like what I say is you will need a lot more of aeronautically technical knowledge that side, because when it comes to rocket design and all, there is and thrust vectoring, and there are different concepts and all which you should have a very strong aeronautics base at. So like, because again we are from more of a from mechanical, it is little bit difficult to get perfect technical knowledge. If you can it would be lovely for you to venture. Again, you can find your niche in that. If you can start something like that, that will be fantastic. You can, the college will be so much far ahead of actually other colleges also, because I don't know many colleges in Mumbai that are trying that, because not many colleges in Mumbai also have like have a special aeronautics department. There are a few, but not many. So that is a good direction of thought. I would encourage that if you can.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome.
Jatin, you are in which division? First year?
Sir, I am in B division.
Are you interested in this activity?
Have a contest which they have that is coming up in next week. So there's a chance you can look into.
Yes, Pratham.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
So how can I be a member of SAE India? I'm moreover interested in robotics and e-vehicles. So how can I enroll for this?
If you're hello, yeah. If you're thinking about SC India, then in the next month we would be circulating membership details wherein you can register yourself, and then you would be a part of SA India FCRIT Collegiate Club. So anything that happens in the college club, you would be getting notifications about it. Also, anything that happens in the FCRA in the collegiate chapters all over the western section, then you would get notifications on the email. You can enroll in them, and you can have a look. So that is restricted to SE. Similarly, as you proceed ahead in your semesters, different clubs would approach you for their memberships, and then you can look into it, whichever you feel comfortable with.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to add is that the membership cycle is from April to March. And we are into February, like end of February. So first year students, I feel like if somebody can calculate it properly, they probably will have to take now 3+1. Am I right? Because already
Yes,
your
sir.
first year 2021 is gone. So you will have
Yes,
to take
sir.
3+1. So you are saving now one year of subscription. So you can take 3+1 if you want membership. You can. I'll be floating a form if you are interested, and you have to pay the fees to the account that will be told to you, and we'll be forwarding that in the month of April to SA India, Western India section, to get your membership formalized. And the others are there; they know their membership details. But the cycle is from April to March. In March it ends. So fresh membership will start from April.
Yes, Abhishek, go ahead.
Good morning again. Actually, I wanted to ask about the automated companies like BMW, Audi, and Mercedes, and even Tesla is now in India. And these main German company automakers are also making or manufacturing new electric vehicles and launching it in different countries, including India. So, what do I need to like extra, maybe like honor in this or degree in this to get selected in the main manufacturing car companies like BMW or Audi or Volkswagen, like that cars? Can you talk about it?
You are talking about minors degrees or something like that, specializing
Yeah,
in.
specializing in automation
Uh,
of electric cars.
if Neelash sir is hearing, can sir respond? Because sir is working in on that, creating those minors and minor
Yeah,
degrees. Yes, you have the
can
option.
you can you repeat the question?
I want to know what extra degree or honor do I need to get job opportunity from Audi or Mercedes or BMW in electric cars or
Yeah.
related to
See.
cars.
Yeah. Very good. Now, as you are dreaming to work in one of the automobile sector, and you are aware that electric vehicle is upcoming field. Most of the company already on the verge of introducing that. Few have already introduced also. Now, to give that opportunity to you people, those who are doing good in the academics, apart from their regular subjects, they can go for minor degrees and major degrees, minor degrees and honors degree, sorry, minor degrees and honors degree. Now, from mechanical engineering department, from July 21, from next academic, we may offer two minor degrees as electric vehicle, one, and another one is 3D printing, right? So mechanical engineering student will get the minor degree, whereas other branch student, though they are attending, though they are joining these courses, but they will get the honors degree. So here under that particular honors degree or major degree, minor degrees, you need to have complete minimum 3 courses which are relevant in that particular field. Let's say if you are taking the electric vehicle, you will complete related 3 courses, and that courses will be designed by the department and will take the approval from the university. So we already sent a proposal to the university regarding that honors degree and the minors degree, and definitely we are hoping that July 21 it will be get cleared and students can join that courses. I hope that I have your query.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I would like to add to Sir what HOD Sir has said. Apart from if you are aspiring to go to Germany and work in German companies, then a proficiency in German language is necessary. So at least a level of B1 is important. So I would encourage those students who like want to go in automobile sector in Germany to start studying parallelly the German language, because till the time you come to the final year you will be completing a good level of German language. So that is a plus add on to what you have done also. So yeah.
Yes.
Hello,
Thank
am I audible? Hello,
Yes.
hello.
Yes, you are audible.
Uh, Sir, I have a doubt over there. I want to go in specialization in aeronautics after BE, but I don't know how to go there. What are the qualifications? What requirements I should be fit in? Can you please guide me over there? Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, Akram sir, should you're taking that, sir?
Yeah, yeah. No, you take it. Yes.
Okay, so okay, now if you for your masters, if you're really interested in aeronautics, okay, I would see. So one of the pathways that to get into this thing is through is the thing is to go and do your masters. If you're to go into aeronautics, and I would advise you start with your you have to prepare for GATE. So that is the IIT Graduate Aptitude Test for in engineering. So the GATE this thing. So you have an opportunity. So the GATE syllabus is your 4 years of engineering. Okay, and so you can take a mechanical engineering GATE. So ME GATE, and then you will be able to apply it to PSUs, or if you want your masters in IITs or this thing. So like HAL, you have an opportunity to go to HAL. You have opportunities like to study at NITs and IITs. These are your potential futures in the aeronautics department, aeronautics, after your degree in mechanical engineering.
Thank you, Kevin.
Welcome.
Hello.
Yes.
Same doubt, like related to the aeronautical branch. Like I want to pursue some in aeronautical as MS in the international part. So which exam should I give? GMAT or IELTS?
Okay, so now your GMAT is not it is actually the thing. So I would advise you give. So this is what I have done myself. So I have given my GRE and TOEFL. So so now it depends on where you want to go. There are some colleges that recognize TOEFL, Test of English as a Foreign Language, organized by ETS, and then some of them prefer IELTS. Okay, so now you are, what I would advise you to do